Welcome back to Tiny T Gaming. This is my first video on the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. A game I played ages ago when it was first out, when I was a lot younger. Really enjoyed it back then. It was the clunky Bethesda game that I think everyone really knows when you think about it. I mean, the glitches, things just not making sense, characters just spamming out. So I thought I'd give it a go and see how they've done it now with for modern PCs and consoles. I am playing this on PC, but as you can see, it's just the intro playing.
This is the
Graphics is a lot better, as you would expect for a remaster made now.
These are the closing days of the third.
I don't think anything's been changed. I haven't gone back to watch the original Oblivion intro, but I think it is just like the graphics. I think the actual performance is meant to be improved, but I have already seen some videos on characters glitching out and the typical things you get with a Bethesda game. I don't know why that is the case. I don't know why they can't just make a game that isn't weird, but I was talking to my brother and he thinks they keep them in on purpose because it creates it's a talking point, but we'll see what this is like. I did have to restart my computer and do a complete cleanup because the audio was just lagging, so I apologise if there are any issues with the audio from the game, but I think I have sorted it so it shouldn't become much if at all now. There was just one at the start, I know, but I couldn't edit that out properly. So that was the intro. Looks good so far. Just a trip down memory lane, really, for those of you who've played it or watched gameplay run-throughs of the original. This was like a key part of my childhood, and I'm sure a lot of yours as well. Gonna play as just Imperial, just like a thoroughbred Imperial, just to see how it does. Going for a reasonably young. I'm not gonna go too much into the editing of my character. I don't want to make them look mental or stupid. And plus, I just don't want to spend too much of my time going through for something that's just aesthetics, because I just want to get on and play this game. The download from Steam was 115 gigabytes. I mean, I've got good Wi-Fi, but that still did take a minute, a solid hour and more. So after patiently waiting, I just want to really get stuck in. Now, I remember vaguely that the intro was, so the king comes down, or emperor, and you deal with that, and I know that is the same, because obviously it's just basically the performance and graphics that have been remastered, but I couldn't quite remember the actual first mission, if you want, because it had just been so long. But so far, I think the graphics are looking really good, considering it is just a remaster. So much better than the original, but then, I mean, it's 15 years difference in it or something, so there's so much time, especially when it comes to gaming. But yeah, just gonna have a character with a beard and a short back and sides, and then if anyone recognises that name, because probably one of the best fictional characters I've ever seen written. But shout out to Aaron Dembski-Bowden for that. But yeah, I remember this, is it an elf or whatever, just gobbing off at you. Yeah, it's just, I guess it's just stock and filler, isn't it, really? But you can actually see his mouth moving. I know you could before, but it's just better. The graphics are so much better. Even the way the light works as well, loads better. And I know these games have always had good levels of character customization, but that was better as well. But then it should be for present day. It still looks like Oblivion, though. I mean, I couldn't remember what the armour looked like in the original, but it looks good so far, like the way the light
What's this
works
prisoner
on the
doing
metalwork,
here?
and then
This cell is
what the
supposed to
Emperor's
be off
wearing now.
limits.
Usual mix up with the watch.
Just getting the whole, oh,
Never
what are you
mind.
doing here?
Get that gate open.
Yeah.
Stand back, prisoner. We won't
And then
hesitate to kill you if you get
They'll
in our
use
way.
like a secret door into the catacombs or whatever.
Stay put,
Good.
prisoner.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
But yeah, it's looking good so far. I
I've
don't think they
seen
changed the
you.
audio, but then, I mean, why
Let
would
me
they? I
see
mean,
your
voice
face.
acting is voice acting.
You are the one from my dreams.
As you get through, some of the voice
The
acting
stars
though,
were right.
for like the minor characters, is a bit
This
clunky.
is the
And you're like,
day.
come on.
Gods give me strength.
Even for an old game, it's a bit weird, but it is good so far. Like,
Assassins attacked my sons.
very impressed
and
with
I am
the
next.
aesthetics
My
of the
blades are
game,
leading me
and
out
like,
of the city along
looking
a
at the Emperor
secret
now,
escape route. By chance,
quality
the
of
entrance
the
to that escape route
animation,
leads through your
really
cell.
good. I wouldn't say it's like the
I am
best
your emperor.
compared to a lot of
Urios,
games.
you were a
I
citizen of
can't remember
Tamriel,
what specs
and
I'm running
you
the game
too.
on. It's probably medium to high.
Perhaps the
Because I do
gods
have quite a
as
good
for
laptop,
what you
but it
have
is a
done,
laptop, not a
that
PC stack.
is not.
But it seems to be running smoothly once
You
I sorted the
will find your own path.
audio lag out.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Yeah, and then the blades go into the catacombs with the Emperor, and then you follow
Better
them
not close
eventually.
this one.
But
There's no way to open
I
it
just
from the other
couldn't
side.
remember exactly, but
This
like,
doesn't concern
I do find it odd that you've got
Looks like this is your
sort
lucky
of
day.
this sort
Stay
of
out
like
of our way.
Roman legionary-esque upper body armor, knight sort of leg armor, and then katana swords. I don't know why I picked up all the bones. I was just thinking, pick everything up you can, like you do on these sorts of games, and then you ditch what you don't want as you go along. But I've still got no weapons yet. Just trying to like
Blows up left. Protect the Emperor.
get by.
The captain's down.
The assassins start coming out, and that's really what this first level's about. I don't think I really needed to get stuck in with just my fist, but why not?
Captain Menon, she's dead.
Don't know why I didn't have any weapons
Sorry,
either,
sire.
but yeah, that was a bit annoying. But you do find more weapons, and then you can't take armor, which is really annoying. And I did make the mistake as I go along, and you'll see. I decided to use her katana, and then when it came to
They
it,
won't be the first to
at the end of this
underestimate the
first little
blades.
intro
I'll
mission,
point.
they take the
Let's move.
katana off
You stay
you.
here, prisoner. Don't try to follow.
But as you'll see, I drop all the other short swords that I'd picked up. So then I was like, I'm without an actual one-handed sword for the first stint of the game, which was annoying, but we make mistakes when we move. Yeah, just it is fun. It's fun playing this game again. Like the whole fighting low-level enemies at the start, like rats, and having the blades to help you, or you're just helping the blades with the assassins, so you're not really like contributing loads, but it's like still getting involved, picking up things that have been placed conveniently for the start in the game, and then the whole lockpicking stuff as well. You'll see I have a nightmare with the lockpicking, and I just seem to auto-resolve it, but that costs you like 5 lockpicks to get through one easy one. But not being lazy, it is just trying to get through it quickly, because I just want to get on and play. Having a look round, because there was like a clear delay with the whole, why don't you shoot the bucket to learn how to fire bow and arrow? But I forgot as well that you need to, in this game, you need to equip your arrows. It doesn't just automatically do that, but that's fine. And then it's a good job for the prompt, because I completely forgot as well that in this game you can recollect your arrows that you fired, as long as they haven't gone into like water or whatever. But I just thought I'd have a go. Killing the rats, that's quite good, because it's one shot, one kill. Never really one for using like loads of magic on these games, but as I play through, I'll probably like dabble with it, just because it does make your gameplay easier. I've got the difficulty setting on adept as well, so it's like middle, medium. I don't want to like absolutely sweat it the first time I played it after years, because I haven't played a game like this in ages. Like, I haven't played Skyrim in like over 10 years anyway, so I haven't played this in way longer. But I forgot about zombies. I did forget this game has zombies in it completely, but the animation on the zombies is quite good, like having one arm, the way they move. Yeah, it's definitely a clear improvement, which is really good, but you would expect that after so long from the original release to then this remaster being released, but it's good fun. Like just killing rats in the sewers, just a standard like RPG intro level in it, but it's good. Stamina just seems to deplete really easily, because I've like got no skills or strength, but that's fine. It's all part of it, innit? Just getting used to the hotkeys as well. Like, obviously each game is different, but instead of just clicking through, remembering that you can just take all stuff like that. I have sped up the gameplay as well slightly, just because it's, with any of these games, it takes a long time to do anything. These games have a lot of game hours in them, but it's good. It's a good change. I got really frustrated with this lockpick, so then I had like loads of attempts and I just could not get it, and then I eventually go to auto attempting it, but which cost me like quite a few lockpicks, but whatever, it is what it is. It's fun as well, just to get through it instead of just wasting my time. I don't know why I couldn't get them to set, but it was annoying. Managed to get some basically with that though, so worth it. Just trying to collect the rat meat, because I couldn't remember when you next get a chance to actually get like food or anything, so I thought just pick up everything I could, and then I realised that, just saw it, you're over encumbered, so that's already started. So ditching what I don't need, equipping what I can, and then getting rid of the stuff that is just pointless. Still 4 over levels, overburdened, whatever, but now got rid of some stuff, so I'm ready to go again. Just going through now with the katana. Bow and arrows alright, but it's quite slow. I'm sure it gets better over when you like level up, but it's quite slow, and I quite prefer like a faster paced gaming, especially with the combat. I just like to get stuck in really, and the stuff jumps out at you like that anyway. So, and over encumbered again, which was really annoying, because I keep being unsure of like what to ditch and what not. It's like, what could you probably sell when you get out of this sewers, or not sewers, like the caves, and what can you actually, what's the best things to keep? I'm sure there's already like videos on it, like this is the best way to do it, but I prefer to just do it yourself and experience it yourself. Really enjoying it so far though. Like, it is fun, and it's fun to get a chance to play a game like this again, especially as soon as, I don't know when the next one in the series is actually coming out. Like, how many times have they re-released Skyrim now? Like, so many times, which is ridiculous. It is just a money grab, but this is really, that's what this could be. But then this could also be hyping up the Elder Scrolls series again for potential release, I hope, maybe. That's just a stab in the dark in it, but it's probably the former. It's probably just a money grab, but it's good fun regardless. Trying to get to the point of like having better armor and just like a better weapon that you can I can't remember, can you level weapons up on this game? I need to look that up, but I'm starting to fight goblins now. So that's an improvement on rats, I think. Making progress. But it is a long game, so I will be speeding up some of the footage throughout, just because clearing through these catacombs does take a while. So I have now just doubled the speed of the regular footage just to get ahead a bit, because it is just a lot of walking around, and yeah, some of the fighting's alright, but it is time consuming. So this like whole goblin hunting thing is fun, but it is slow. So just going through, looting whatever I can, and then killing whatever I need to. The combat is a little clunky. The enemy gets right in. What I found is the enemy gets right in your face, so then you can't always like see what they're doing. That's fine, but it is just bringing you back memories of like the original Oblivion and then Skyrim, where all the combat is sort of similar. I'm sure those of you who have played it or will play this will agree. A lot of the enemy, I know this is the first like mission or quest or whatever as well, but a lot of the enemy are quite slow to attack. That might just be down to the difficulty setting I've got on, but I'd have thought medium would be still quite somewhat challenging at points, because otherwise it's just a bit of a breeze. But making progress, getting through, and just trying to get past this first level, so you can actually start getting into the free roaming part and really do what you want. Met back up with the Emperor and his surviving bodyguards. The assassins, they are more challenging than any of the other enemy you'll fight on this game, and they are.
No, he is not one of them.
It's quite fun to fight them because they don't just die within 2 hits.
As you wish, sire.
Just trying to get through this speech bit where
I'd prefer
the
not
Emperor's
to
like,
have
no,
you
he can
shot.
help us. And it's like, yeah, well, if I wasn't going to, then the game would really end there, wouldn't it, if you just killed me there. But just going through the chat options now, and it's giving you the final options for your birth sign, so your class, basically. I choose the warrior and the knight. I just want the best attributes for using heavy armor, heavy weapons, and not really worrying about magic. That's my playthrough, really.
You may as well make yourself useful here.
Sometimes
Gary,
they are quite slow. The
we're the
NPCs
Emperor's
are quite
bodyguards. Our
slow.
job's to keep people alive.
Getting to the doors or like going to
My
the
job is to
doors,
make sure the Emperor-
which is annoying,
Stick
but
close and let us do our job.
it's Oblivion. It's good though. Just trying to speed it up a little bit by finding the enemy and
Protect the Emperor!
fighting them when I can, because it can be quite
Getting
clunky.
tired?
As you can see though, the
Not easy.
assassin is much more like hardy than any of the other enemy you fight up to them,
The
and
Emperor's in danger!
it really takes the Emperor's bodyguard to come in and really give a lot of finishing attacks
My guardian
to
was sworn to protect me.
bring them down. That's fine. I don't think the aim of this first mission is for you to actually risk dying, because that would take the fun out of it. If you, this isn't like Elden Ring, where you can like just die
Hold up.
all the time.
I don't like this. Let me take a look.
This is more story driven. That's probably going to upset a lot of Elden Ring players, because I know Elden Ring does have
Come on,
a
we're almost through to the sewers.
a story of its own, but I think the story of this game, like any RPG, is quite set out from the beginning. So you really know what you're aiming to do, but it's like how you get there. You're not just like
Let's go.
rolling around trying to dodge strikes all the time. Obviously the combat is a lot harder in Elden Ring, but this is just more of a like casual gaming
dead end. What's your
that just
pulse?
takes time.
They're behind
It's
us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
This is the point where the two bodyguards go out to fight the assassins. You're told to then protect the Emperor, and then you turn around, he speaks to you like, yeah, this is me, lad, I'm gonna die now, basically, and he gives you the amulet,
Find him.
and then I just turned around thinking that an enemy would come, and I turned around, he's getting shanked, so
You chose a
that was
bad
fun.
day to take up the cause of the scepter.
I managed to kill the assassin,
Oblivion take you.
well, with the help of the blade, and then it goes into the whole
Talos.
dialogue of the bodyguard finding him, and then being like, oh my god, what do we do?
Where's the amulet of kings?
Yeah.
Strange.
But yeah, I'm just going through,
Say it's the
clicking
dragon blood
through
that flows
the
through the
dialogue
veins of
options
every
quite
separate.
quickly.
The amulet of
Just
kings
wanted to
is
get
a
past
sacred
it.
symbol of- the
You know
amulet
they're
has
going to
power.
keep, let you
Only
keep
a
the amulet of
He must
kings
have given
before you
it to you
pass
for
it
a
on
reason.
to this Joffrey bloke,
Joffrey.
and then
He said that?
it's really just trying to get on your way there.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey, although you may
That's
not
what
think
this
so to me,
first
he lives quietly.
video on my channel about
It's a
Oblivion will be,
secret
it'll
way
just
out
be
of
getting
here.
out of the sewers,
There are
because it does, that's what, like a solid 45 minutes of gameplay if I hadn't have altered any of the timing or cut little snippets out, and that is quite a long time, so I'll leave it after that once I get out. But now I'm just going through, like I said, being a warrior and a knight, and that I'm hoping that will just give me the best stats
I
for
thought so.
for wearing heavy armor, using heavy weapons, as I said earlier in the
Good.
video.
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's
And
body
then
and make
looks
sure-
like I'm going
By
to
the
leave
way,
these guys here now. That's fine. I lost the sword, the katana, which was really annoying. So then I've moved with an iron dagger, an iron warhammer, and my bow and arrows. I could have really done with having a short sword, but that's my fault for dropping it way back. I'm sure I could have maybe try and retrace my steps a bit, but I could not be bothered at that point. So just going through, and then you are into the actual sewers. There's not really any loot there. There's a few goblins, which is rats. So just trying to deal with them quickly, and then get out. It's been fun so far. Quite enjoyed going down memory lane, as I said earlier, and then just trying to get back onto sort of dry land, and then be able to go through and explore the map as I did when I first came out. I'm quite interested to see what's changed, if anything's changed, and I'm quite interested to see how the performance is compared to what it was like way back when. It has been good. I would definitely recommend, if anyone's thinking about buying this, to do so, because it is fun. You just do need some time to play it, but that's like most PC games now, unless it's like a first person shooter. I don't think you can really just log on or go on for half an hour, have a quick mess around, and then turn off, because you don't really get much done on games now, if you ever did. For the life of me, I couldn't at this time work out how to sheath my weapons without not having them equipped, but it's F, if you're wondering. Just press F and you'll put your fists away. But I had a look at the map, the Imperial City. Didn't realise you could fast travel straight away, so from here I could have just fast travelled on with the main quest. But I didn't really see the point in that. I thought it'd be good to just have a quick look around, which I will do in the next video. But for this, I just thought I'd try on the amulet. Didn't work. I didn't expect it to, but I was just interested to see if anything would happen. But if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe. I will upload as regular as I can, both Oblivion and Bell Right. Thanks for watching.